to promote this good eating shit, I mean, we could bring an end, or we could, drastically continue to hurt McDonald's. And I also posted an article here about how they pledge to take the antibiotics out of their chicken. So they're trying to do stuff to, appeal to the more healthy crowd. But we know that they might not even do that anyway. I mean, how can you fucking even trust McDonald's to do that? I fucking don't. And regardless of whether or not they're going to take the antibiotics out of their chicken, we're all going to still say fuck no to McDonald's. This isn't going to make, this isn't going to save you, McDonald's. You're already too far down the fucking shitter. I already used the term shitter. I shouldn't use the term again. You're already too far, buried in the hole. You can't fucking get out, alright? You've already corrupted yourself too much. And the last story I want to talk about here is this. I actually printed this one out too. The article I linked here this was from the Chicago Tribune that I linked on here. This one was from the Business Insider though, so two different sources, but nonetheless, pretty much, a guy started shooting, I guess, according to the Chicago Tribune, and a Uber driver got out of his vehicle, took his concealed carry, I believe he had a pistol, handgun. He had a handgun, and he apparently shot and hit the guy several times, and took this guy out. So there you go. This guy prevented. It says a group of people had been walking in front of the driver around 11:50 p.m. in the 2900 block of North Milwaukee Avenue when Eduardo Castillo, 22, began firing into the crowd. So, I mean, very well, he could have saved many lives, and this is just an example of why we have guns, to protect against the criminals, because the criminals are not going to follow the draconian gun laws. So that's why we do need an open society, an open and free society, because if we do have an open society where a lot of people have guns, then do you think the criminals are going to try to shoot somebody like this? No, because they don't want to get seriously injured or killed, or just injured in general. They don't want to. They don't want to risk it. But if they know that the population is disarmed, then they're going to have a better chance. There's going to be a lot better chance that they're going to do something criminal, because they know that they're the ones with the guns only, and that nobody's really going to stop them, because then the people trying to stop them are going to get killed because they don't have guns. So that's why you cannot disarm a society, and as I mentioned before, for the issue of the tyrannical government. So there you go, people. This was a 30-minute news segment, which, whatever. Last week it wasn't this long. I believe it was only like 19 or 20 minutes. But I mean, I covered a lot of shit, and I hoped you guys liked it. So I'm planning on doing another one next week, and I like doing this, covering news that I really think is important. So there you go, people. There's the Ruthless Ranter's weekly news for the week, for this week. So there you go, people.